Rolling.
Hi, Nita. I'm going to try this again. Here we go. Around and around, crazy eights. Now I'm going to go down the whole thing. Like if my hands are in the way, like I know you know how to do all the crazy eights. So if my hands are in the way, you still know how to do all this. So I'm just going to keep doing all of these all the way down. And you've seen I started just like a crazy eight. And now I'll keep going. Oops. There. Yes, I'm not a pro. I'm just learning this myself. So just bear with me. And I'm at an awkward angle. So, see, my fingers are in the way, and you know where I'm just doing all the crazy eights all the way down. Now that like this blanket is going to be nice and thick once I'm all done. That's why I'm doing the crazy eight method. There's other ways, but this is just
Okay.
do it again. Marcel, I think, could start looming by the time he's done watching me. Now, let me move my little peck out of the way. Now, here we are. Now, this is the part, and Marcel will, after we're done here, he'll back up and show the whole loom and I'll knit. And then you'll see what I'm doing. See, we're getting close to the end. So now I'm still doing, like this might not be the correct way everybody does it, but this is just what I'm doing. Do all your crazy eights, your crazy eights, your crazy eights, and so you're done. So now this piece of string, what do you do with it? If I let go of it, it's just going to unravel. So that's why I'm putting it around there just to tag it on. It doesn't do anything. If you didn't want to do that and you're starting to knit, you just hold it so if I let go, it's going to come off of the rings, right? So for me, I'm just doing this and I still hold it. So now what I'm going to do, you can knit whichever way you want. Go up this way, do this way. I'll just knit off all of these pegs. This will take a few minutes. I like to do on both sides a few of them just so in case this comes unraveled.
At the bottom?
It doesn't come. So,
and
yeah, and you know that to knit over, you always take your bottom loop and bring it over. And now we'll just, and I'm knitting whichever way I want knit. All you have to do is do what is comfortable for you. Like normally I have it sitting on my lap and I do one side at a time, right? So I'm gonna do it like this. This is gonna take a while, Neat. Just give me time, but now we're knitting. Now that's still there. I'm knitting one side. You could knit one at a time, but I just don't like doing it that way. It's whatever you feel comfortable. And there's a lot of YouTubers on there that are really good at loom knitting. I'm just new to this, and this is just what I'm learning myself. So you may find much better videos out there. But this is me, my sister. Now, and if you do it too tight, it's harder to get the bottom, but you know that because you've made some really great hats on your round loom. Okay, now you can see, now back up Marcel so she can see that I've knitted this whole side. Now, yes, it's a little hard on this end just because it's a little bit different. It doesn't matter. Other people might do it a different way. I just still knit it over. And just now we're back to the one. Now we got to do this side. Now you can either turn this right around and knit, or you can just leave it like this and just tilt it and knit just like this. It's whatever. This is just totally personal how you want to do that. Like turn it around or not, but I'm leaving it this way because this is where we end it so that I can show you what I do after. Okay, So, sorry about my hands being in the way, but so, and this yarn that I'm using is the number 6, that chunky Chanel. It's really soft, and it is somewhat expensive, but it feels amazing. It's going to make a really nice blanket. And I think it would make a nice coat sweater too. Maybe we can get crazy and do that. Okay. I'm just about at the end. When I get to the end, yeah. And so remember, when I first started, I just knitted a couple of those down there. That's just so that they wouldn't come unraveled if the ends get loose. So, but you don't have to do that. That's just my preference. I like doing it that way when I start. Okay, we're just about done. Got 2 more to knit over. But if you didn't want to do those 2 at the beginning, you knit right down to the very end. Okay, so now we've knitted everything. Now Marcel will go back. So now here's what I do. Okay, now you got your yarn. Now go back. Here's what I do. You're wondering what to do. I take my whole thing, I turn it around so the string is now on this end. You're left-handed, so it maybe you might be starting here and coming back this way. It's whatever works for you. So now this is how I do it. Now it's just like doing it the same way all the time instead of trying to go back from down here. I just flipped it around, and now I won't go through the whole down thing right now, but look, that's all I do. So see, I just flipped it around, over all of the crazy 8s, and I would go all the way down again, knit, then I will just turn it over, do the thing. That's all I do. I always start on this side. That way I'm not getting myself mixed up. So I go knit. When I'm done, flip it over, do it again. I'm flipping it this way when it's down there, but you can flip it this way. It doesn't matter, just as long as you get your yarn on this side, like this side. I'm doing this on my left. So hopefully I made that a little clearer, but if not, I'll do another one. All right, you have a good day. Love you, Neat. Bye-bye.